What's up, guys? I remain Olani Michael Oluwatosin, and without wasting much of our time, let's dive into the chart. I quickly want to show you something on the chart, how these market movers, all these top guns, how they play their games, especially when it comes to mitigation and all these liquidity grab. At times, most people used to believe that all this mitigation liquidity grab is going to be something huge in the market. They believe it's going to appear so huge that you're going to really notice it, especially for those that really know about it. But at times it's just a little bit of changes. They'll just come, take your stop not too long, and then you will see the sign when you start seeing all these kind of overbought situations. Like what we're gonna have here. Where is the okay? Like what we're gonna have here. This is an overbought situation, and now we are having issues around there, and there's tendency that this market is going to fall to correct this overbought, but it's not going to do that so quick, and we are not expecting that so quick. And that's the reason why I've come up to make this analysis for you, quick and fast. Now let's try it. Let's dive straight into the charts. Now you see, looking at this volatility 100 index, let me show you what has really happened here. Look at this trend line. At the point in time, the market was following this trend. Now let's zoom in and see what really happened. What's happened? Look at this trend. This is bouncing on the trend, is respecting the trend here, here, and even here. But when it goes here, it respects the trend here, and we expect an upward movement. But guess what? The market make a an M pattern, which is term double top in forex. This is the first top. Sorry, this is the first top, and this is the second top. And in a situation like this, most people believe when we have double top like this, or let's say everyone knows when we have stops like this, then it is a sign of potential reversal. Now, what's happened here? Some people are already anticipating reversal, and the moment this thing broke this trend line, you can see this candle. Look at this candle. It's broke and retested with this small candle. It retested and it continues going down, and a lot of people will have, you know, they will have just sell, and it came back around there. Some people will still put their stop around there, hoping that okay, this is just coming here to retest this support level, to retest this resistance level rather, and continue going down. But guess what really happened? What really happened is that the market kept going, and for some people that don't use stop loss and just leave their markets, the market will show them pepper by doing what? By having a kind of overbought situation. Look at this, we are having overbought situation. Why? Why should there have been an overbought situation? Now when you zoom out, you will see this. This is a liquidity graph taking out people's stop losses around there. It has been trailing people's stop losses around there, and it came to grab it here. And after grabbing the stop loss, it ran upward just to put them in a great in a great loss. You understand? So when you see stuff like this, just wait for the market. This is a kind of manipulation. You wait for the market to do what? To reverse itself. It's still going to come back. It's still going to come back and correct all this move around there. It will come back and correct the moves. So now, when you now start seeing stuff like this, at a point in time the market can go up again. Is you don't need to stress yourself. Look at these three uh pin bars around there. I've forgotten the name they used to call it in forest. Is it the morning star, or is the morning star? I think that's the morning star. There's this other one they used to call it, I've forgotten. Now what's really happened here is this. Look at um the pattern, as in the way those pin bars has really stand. It's as if they are standing on a trend line like this, because the first one is having a lower low, the second one is having a low that is higher than the first one, sorry, and the third one is having a low that is higher than the previous one. Look at this, look at this, look at this. It's ascending. So when you have a situation like this, you just trace it back to the nearest point whereby you can see stuffs. Like look at this area here, look at this area here. Then there is supposed to be a kind of trend line, if not possible, that should be around here, that this thing will correlate with, and that's where your analysis starts. You now start, okay, let me bring a trend line. You go to your settings and bring a trend line exactly on those three legs. Put it there. Now just put it there. Now look at what we have. Can you see how this is respecting this trend line? It means this trend line is valid. Now you don't pray for this market to come down anytime soon. Don't pray for it to come down anytime soon, because the more it's lingered upward, it can still even continue going up, but the more it lingers upward, trying to form another uh, triple head, like head and shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. The more it continues like that, that is the more your trend line validates. And then the more the trend line validates, the more the drop down of the reversal is going to be very quick and profitable. If there is to be any kind of break right now, is a 50-50 chance, because there's tendency that it's going to be a false breakout. Markets like this don't quickly break. Just pray it go up a little bit and break somewhere around here. And if this is a 4 hours time frame, we know in the day we are going to have how many candles? A day is 24 hours, and that's going to be 6 candles. So if you are still hoping to have 6 candles, then this trade may not necessarily be activated today. It may be the next day, but just mark it and wait for it. That's how we trade. We trade with patience. Just mark it and do it and wait for it. And there's tendency that in the long run, this market will come and form another trend pattern. There's tendency for that. But you know what? Look at this place. I'm going to a zone for you. Look at this area. This area here. You will notice that the market slows down and have a kind of slow candles around here. The candles are not big. Then it means that here there's a kind of indecision around here. And when you now look at it, to your left hand side, you will notice that there's a kind of resistance around here. Look at this. One, two, three. And this is testing here. Retesting it before it's overbought again. Now, this is your potential area. This is your potential area of having your reversal when it's finally break. This is your area of having profit. Though you may not necessarily want to take the whole profit, you may shorten it to like, okay, have let me give you another take profit. Let me give you another take profit area. Where is my trend line? Look at this. I'm trying to place a trend line around here. Can you see this? Look at this. One, two. And here there's a kind of, you know. So that shows that if you want to analyze these markets, if you want to really analyze these markets, then there is tendency that if these markets broke here from here, maybe eventually in the future it broke around here, it's going to come here, make its first take profit, and retraces to somewhere around here to test the trend line and now start coming down around here. You understand? So that's that about that. And here is another trend line. Here's another trend line. I'm doing this because of those people that trade small accounts. You won't want to use retracement to blow your accounts. Look at this trend line that I've just placed there. I mean this trend line. Look at it straight down. That means this place I'm marking, this place I'm marking, these places are areas of potential reversal. Like the markets can come around there, reverse, come around there, reverse, and come down here. You know, market don't go in a straight line. Now, when you want to confirm, another reason why these markets can come down here is because of this area around here. It seems like a mini support area, and that is going to add the confluence to this area to be another take profit what zone. take take a look at this trend line also. This trend line also, let's look at this. Can you see this area? This area also can also serve as a mini support zone for this, and that's the reason why we're anticipating some kind of reversal around here, and down here. But don't wait for these markets to come so easily. Pray for it to go up, then somewhat around tomorrow be ready to make your profit. And that's how we trade. I'll quickly give you an example of a trade like this. Mitigations. I've snapped it. I have all these kind of things in my brain. Here is another example of this trade. Look at this. I've pictured this thing for a very long time. Now look at this liquidity graph. Where is my? Look at this. The market kept respecting this kind of sort of trend line around here, but at the point it broke, fake everyone's out, and then what? Overbought. It's overbought. It's no longer respecting the trend line again. It's just above the trend line. It's no longer respecting the trend line again. It's just above. That's when you notify your overbought situation. And then what will happen? See, look at this around there. Look at that trend line. Pass. You see, it's something similar to what I've just explained. Look at this. It's coming down here. Just pray it move up a little bit. Then now expect it may still continue dancing around there. Well, it's none of the problem, but just wait for this thing to reverse here. Then it's going to come down and correct this move around here. This is the next area. Take a look at this. That's the next support area because of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see those places reacting. So this is going to be your next take profit. You can put it somewhere around here, depending on the type of order block you want to use. So that's that about that. I think you enjoyed the analysis. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I remain Olani Michael Oluwatosin, aka Pure Pen. Like and subscribe to my channel if you find this educative. Thank you very much.